Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the NWU Dynasty. Now, we are here facing Georgia in the next round, Notre Dame versus Indiana, Duke versus Southern Oregon, and Florida versus Oregon. Thank you for being here. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the Sugar Bowl, Georgia, one of the most dominant schools in NCAA history over in the SEC Conference. They come in at a whopping 11-2, getting ready to show us why they are who they are. And they're going up against the undeniable NWU as you see them walking in now, undefeated on the season. Home of the Black Bears in the Den of Fury in Washington. New to the scene in college football, 26, but they say, hey, we are here, we are not afraid, and we are ready for the challenge in the Sugar Bowl. It's going to be a good one, folks. Here we go. Grab your popcorn, get your drinks, grab your peanuts as the game will get underway. Here we go. NWU is going to receive the kick. Here is the kick. And it's caught. Young brings it out, goes up the field, gets a juke, tries to beat a man, but he can't. Tackled at the 20. There's Coach Johnny Jacobs. And there's your stats. Georgia's mostly a pass team, and Washington is mostly a run team. Let's see if they can stop each other's best qualities. Here we are. Mooreshaw coming out of the huddle with Thymel in the back. Top 5 candidate for the Heisman goes up, and he gets nowhere. Only 1 yard, 2nd and 9. Mooreshaw seems to not like the play, but that's okay. Here they go again, 2nd and 9. Crowd's into it. They're getting up there. They're hyped for this game. Oh, Mooreshaw came up. Thymel gets out, gets the ball. Juke, and can't get the first down, 3rd and 1. Blown up play, but Mooreshaw makes something out of nothing. Seems like Thymel was caught up back there in the backfield with the defenders. Thymel gets it. He actually cuts back, and he gets nowhere on the cutback. 4th and 2. They're going to go for a gamble. This team has been doing this all season. They're not afraid of 4th downs. They're actually leading the nation in 4th down. And 80% complete, and they actually can't get it this time. Sometimes they say confidence is key, but it seems like they lost it, and they will stay locked up close to the 20-yard line for Georgia. Here they go at the 25. Georgia takes over, turnover on downs, gets the ball, he tries to run it, and he stopped. Tackle for a loss. Beautiful job by Northern Washington's defense to stop Georgia there. 2nd and 11. Here we go. Crowd is still into it. They love this. They're excited. Here we go. And another run. Oh, he breaks off this time. Breaks another tackle, but he gets hit. Hit by Jevons. I'm sorry. I was going to say Brinwall, but that's Jevons. 3rd and 15. Here we go. Motion to the right. He's followed. He's there. Will he get tackled? No, he won't. And he's wide open for a touchdown by Georgia. Just like that, they are on the board. Going forward on 4th down has bit the Bears in the back end as the turnover on down turns into points. Georgia's on the board right now with 6 points, turned it into 7. And Georgia's excited. Wow, what a turn of events. Okay, here's it. Here he is, Christie. Gets it out. Let's see if they can turn this around. 1st and 10. Mooreshaw looks to redeem himself after that horrible drive. Gets up the field, and he gets nowhere again. They must have did in their scouting report because right now the running game is null and void. 2nd and 8. Here we go. Backfield, gets back there, runs out, roll out. A's open. Can he get him? He does. And that's Schumann Jr., the tight end. Great catch for 11 yards. Leading tight end in the nation, Schumann Jr., not afraid of big moments. Up the field, gets a block. There he is. That's the Thymo that we know. Gets up the field for the first down. Beautiful job by Thymo. There he is, Morshaw back in the backfield, calling his plays. Got Schumann, got Moore, got Aarons. Matter of fact, speaking of Aarons, he wants to run Aarons, and he gets it. Oh, that's Gordy Jr., excuse me. Gordy Jr. with the catch. Morshaw likes to refer to his wide receivers as the three-headed dragons. His favorite show was Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Blue Eyes White Dragon had 3 heads, and he feels like that's how his receivers are. 2nd and 1 after the nice 9-yard run by Thymo. Here we are, 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Gets the ball again. Thymo up the middle, makes a little cut. Open up street. That's Montel. Montel actually gets it, and he makes the first down. What a wonderful run by Montel, the backup. He hasn't seen a lot of production lately because Thymo has been the man all year. But when he's in the game, he does a great job. Oh, almost picked off. And that's the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Georgia is up over Northern Washington, 7-0. As you can see there, the Northern Wall is doing their job. -5 rushing yards. The passing is another question to be answered. Georgia fans are lit, and they are excited that they're up over the Black Bears, the undefeated Black Bears. Do you hear them? They're saying Georgia, and they are excited. They feel like this game is theirs. 2nd and 10. Hayes open, and he hits him. Who else? Schumann Jr. again with a catch. 3rd and 3. Different spot than they were before. Right around the 20-yard line. Halfback screen. He gets it. Good blocking. Nice up the field. First down, Black Bears. Here we go. They are knocking at the door. It's not delivery. It's not DiGiorno. It's the Northern Washington Black Bears. 1st and 10. Gets up the field. What a cut. Fights. And 2nd and 4. Now, Morshaw has been very underrated, undersized, but he's very overconfident, they say. After Northern Washington took a chance on him, gave him the keys to the castle, and this is why. Northern Washington is on the board. And guess who? It's Morshaw. Leading the charge for NWU, letting them know, hey, we are not afraid. That was fine what you did, but you won't stop us. Take that, take that. And just like that, it's 7-7. NWU is on the board. They face a lot of adversity this year with a lot of new schools, coming into the college football scene. And there you see the bracket. NWU versus Georgia and Notre Dame versus Indiana. We have an Indiana State in-state rivalry in the playoffs. Would you look at that? Whoever wins this game will go on to face and play the winner of that game. Here we go, 1st and 10. Gets down the middle, cuts up. Good tackle by Price. He loses it, but Freeman comes in with the help. Great tackle by the outside linebacker, Freeman. 2nd and 8, Stockton in the backfield. Gets the ball, fakes the handoff, passes it, connects, and there's a first down by his receiver. What a catch by Branch. Stockton in the backfield again, come out the huddle. It was a quick release. Drops back, gets it. What a hit by Hunter. But what a catch by number 4, Delp. Here we go, 1st and 10, 2 minutes. Shift the line. They shift receivers. Up the middle again, Freeman with the tackle. Great job, Freeman. They're coming out of nickel blitz. Let's see what Georgia has to counter that. 4 wideouts and 2-minute warning. Just like that, folks. We're here, we're fast, we're delivering. We're going to go in nickel. Here comes their kryptonite play, the Overstorm Brave. Even though teams know about this defense, they can't do anything about it. 2nd and 8. Here we go. Here comes the blitz. Oh, there they go. And he actually gets 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches. Here we go. Crowd is feeling it. We need a stop. They need to get the first down. Let's see what happens. And he passes it off for a short little dip. First down, Georgia. They are moving the chains. Brimmo comes down. Stockton sees something. He's lining them up. They can't get there. Where is he going? We don't know. And it's a tackle. Delp again with the catch. 2nd and 4. Timeout, Georgia. Don't know why they did that. They have the ball. They have the time on their side. The timeout, we don't know. It's not our prerogative. Brentwall comes over. He seems out of line. Stockton. And he drops the ball. He's hit. 3rd and 4. Line it back up. Crowd's into it. They feel loud and proud. Here we are. What a catch, and what a hit by Hunter. He's letting them know, hey, you won't keep getting those passes on me, young fella. It's 4th and 2 now. They have to settle for 3. Can he make the field goal from this angle? And he does. 7-10, Georgia. Now the Black Bears, unfortunately, only have 22 seconds to go down the field, and if I'm not mistaken, Georgia will get the ball at halftime. 19 seconds. Can we see a miracle here, or will they just say, hey, you know what, we're going to take a knee and call it for what it is and go into the halftime down? Tries to throw the ball, and he gets rocked. All right, they're going to try to run a running play here. Thimel's in the backfield. Crowd's into it. Here's Thymel up the field. Gets a little bit. Timeout, Black Bears. 11 seconds. 3rd and 1. Here we go. They want to switch it up. Go to PA cross. Fakes the handoff. Got him. Sees it. Sees him. Open. 5, 4, 3, 2. Timeout. 2 seconds left. Can he hit a 65-yarder? Does he have the leg? We will see. Oh, but he goes too much pressure. Too much pressure on the kick. The distance was there, but not the accuracy. At halftime, it's Georgia 10, NWU 7. Halftime brought to you in part by wearwhatyoufeel.com. Wear what you feel. When you feel good, you look good. Fashion that makes you feel good for any occasion. Sponsors of the NWU Black Bears. Get your merch for the team and show your support. Can the NWU Black Bears turn things around, get their defense going, and also start the offense? Here we go. All right. After halftime, they are out here. They get the ball. Here we go. He's running it, and he gets stopped. Now that looks like NWU defense. That looks like the Northern Wall. There we go. Crowd is into it. What a run. He gets the ball, goes to the side, bounces out, and he gets stopped. 3rd and 4. Okay. Ellinger is on the side there. 3rd and 4. Here we go. Gets the ball, hands it off. Can he get stopped? And he does. That's what NWU needed. NWU needed the stop, and they got it. Great job. Now, can they go get jumper cables and start this offense off to the right place? What a bounce, and it goes into the end zone. Will be brought out at the 20-yard line. Here we go. They have a chance to not only get upfield, but take the lead. 1st and 10. Up the field, 1st and 10. Bounce it to the outside. What a cut. Good job by Thymel. That's one thing about Georgia. They know if Thymel gets going, this game can run away from them. Pun intended. Because Thymel is literally not something to be ignored. And there's the pass. Aarons, the third, with the catch. Morshaw's kind of feeling it a little bit. They have yet to get Moore going. Moore is the other part of the three-headed dragon that we were referencing back in the first half. There he is. He can also catch the ball. Look at the move. Great job. 1st down, Thymel. And here we are. They are moving. They're trucking. They're choo-chooing along. Here we are, 1st and 10. Morshaw sees something. He lets him know what he sees. And he gets hit as he's throwing. He saw Schumann Jr. over the top in the middle of the field, but couldn't get the pass off. Here we are, 2nd and 10. Audibling the plays. Morshaw gets it, goes to the back, goes left, down the field. He sees it, cuts up. No way! Morshaw, did he really just do that? Touchdown, Black Bears. And again, this is why Morshaw's confidence is confused with being cocky. Alex Morshaw just took the field and said, you know what? If my guys can't get open, I'll show you why I can. Hey, point, block him. You know what? Never mind. You didn't block him. I don't need it. And he gets a touchdown. From getting all of his college scholarships snatched, including the university that he wanted to go to, Arizona. His mother went there. She graduated from there. And unfortunately, she passed away from cancer. He wanted to go there, possibly have a great career there, and retire his jersey in her honor. They said no because of his size. And he couldn't throw he didn't have throw power. And now look, he's in the Sugar Bowl playing against Georgia, and he has the lead. After the pass, 2nd and 2, Georgia has the ball. You can't really hear Georgia fans now after that wonderful, crazy touchdown run Morshaw just had. And look at the tackle by Monasevi. Monasevi is out there with his jersey up, showing his abs, letting them know that, hey, we are here and you are not going to beat us. Another turnover on downs. I think this defense has woken up. 4th and 8 for Georgia. Here comes the kick. It's up. Gordy Jr. will receive the kick. He gets it. 1 man to beat. Get off of me. Excuse me. Good push. Breaks 2 tackles, but gets taken down. Here comes the Black Bears again. They're loading up to the left side. That's where the play is going. Will Morshaw be able to see? Oh, and they don't make a change. Even though they saw it coming, they still feel confident, but got nothing doing. 2nd and 14 after the tackle for loss. Here we go. Got him. Aarons the third. 3rd and 6. What a wonderful catch. They're being productive. 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The crowd is trying to uplift them again. Here we go. They can't do it because of what a great pass by Alex Morshaw to Moore. He finally gets him a catch. And just like that, the 3rd quarter is going to be coming to an end with the Black Bears on top, 14-10. Thank you guys for tuning in to the PBO Network for this college football playoff game. As you see the stats for each team at end of the 3rd quarter here, with Georgia trailing by 4 over NWU. Here we go. Morshaw under center. Thymel in the backfield. Thymel gets it, goes up the field, has great blocks, and ladies and gentlemen, this what we try to warn him about. That right there. He got loose, he saw his hole, he punched it, and that's a touchdown for NWU. This is what teams have to worry about. It's not about the start, it's about the finish, and each time Northern Washington proves themselves that, hey, we have a long game. It's not about what you do in the beginning, it's how you finish in the end. Here's the kick. It's up. It's good. 21-10 NWU. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the crowd is silent. There's no more chance of Georgia in the building. All you hear is faint claps from the NWU crowd. Seems like there's more Georgia fans in here than Northern Washington fans, but hey, it is what it is. 1st and 10. What a hit by Monosevi. Breaks it up. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Crowd is trying to wake up from their nap they had from losing. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Stockton. Little screen pass. And 77. Wow. That's Thrills Igny. What a tackle by Thrills Igny. Monosevi almost jumps off line. Gets the ball. 4th and 7. And again, another turnover on downs. Wait, are they going for it? Ladies and gentlemen, they're actually going for this on 4th and 7. Okay, here we go. 4th and 7 here. And he actually gets the ball. He catches it, dealt with it, and he gets down. 1st down, Georgia. Smart play to go for it. They caught NWU sleeping, and they made him pay. 1st and 10, here we are. Stockton gets the ball. What a hit by Price. Devon Price with the breakup. Beautiful job. 2nd and 10. Got the crowd quiet just a little bit. Danielson, he's ready. He's trying to get there. He can't. Stockton runs up, takes the lead. He gets hit by Derek Price III. They're in a hurry-up offense. What a run by Stockton. Using his happy feet to get the 1st down. Should have slid, but hey, not our prerogative. Number 3 takes it, and he spins for the 1st down. He's down at the 5. Again with the hurry-up offense. I don't think NWU has something for this. They're trying to recuperate, but they can't. 1st and goal. Stockton. Changing routes, changing plays. He gets in there. And he breaks it up. Hunter with the breakup at the last minute. What a defense by Hunter. Great job, young man. Here we go. 2nd and goal. They move again. Defense. NWU changes. Stockton's changing it one more time. NWU changes again. Stockton, motion to the left. And he gets blown up in the backfield. It's like chess out here. What pieces are what pieces? I'm confused on who's doing what and who's going where. 3rd and goal. Stockton drops back, gets a pass off, and he catches it, but he comes out. He catches it literally at the goal line and gets tackled. He came out of the end zone to make the play because it was underthrown. But they kicked the field goal, and now it's 21-13. Will they go on offsides? They will not go offsides kick. They will just kick it regular. Don't know why they will do that, but that's their choice. Here we go. 21-13. They must be confident in their defense that they can get a stop. Thymel up the middle. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. And that's not how you do it. They call a timeout. That's not what they need at all. Thymel gets loose, and he was almost off to the races. Here we go. 1st and 10. Up the middle again. Thymel, what a cutback, and he can't get anywhere. Another timeout from Georgia. The dog is doing a Carlton. I don't know why they're losing, but hey, it's a dog's day today. Here we go. Warshaw sees something. He's doing his own audible. Here we go. He's ready. 2nd and 9. Good fake. Rolls out. Guy has a man. Wide open. Moore. Cuts across the field. Moore. Give him more. Touchdown. NWU. What crazy footwork by Moore. Wow. Javon Moore. Wide open catch. Goes down the field. Sees defenders coming at him and says, you know what? Let's not go that way. Let's go the other way. Hey, you, how are you? Goodbye. See you later. And he goes in for the score. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not tuned into any of their games this season, this is what NWU is all about. Now being on this national stage, the whole world can see how this team is and what do they do. They're not afraid of other schools. They're not afraid of big names and the big prestige. You put them in between the lines, you put the ball out there, you blow the whistle, and guess what? You're going to get one result, a loss. And they showed that today. Here we go. 1st and 10. What a, come on, that's a dot and a half. Beautiful throw by Stockton. They're fighting, they're clawing, they're scratching, trying to get back into this game. Beautiful pass by Stockton. Get in there, tries to pass it. He tries to jump on it, but Hunter can't, and it's out of bounds. 2nd and 7. They're going, they're pushing the limits. Here we go. Crowd's trying to motivate them as much as they can. To the left. There's motion. Fakes the handoff. Stockton with the pass. Connects to number 5. And 1st down. 168 yards and 1 TD so far for Stockton. Beautiful. But it's not enough. And there's a 2-minute warning in the Sugar Bowl. Back on the field. They're trying to hurry up and do whatever they can. Here we go. Stockton face clap. Gets it. Number 3. He pushes the man off. Jumps over him after the push off. And Brynwald gets the tackle. Here comes the hurry up offense. They need to hurry up. I don't think they got enough time. 2nd and 9. Gets there. We need a big play by Northern Washington. And we get it. But he's out of bounds. Devon Price gets the interception, but it's out of bounds. Still a great thing to do because there's still 39. But if he only could have stayed, and he's wide open. What a pass to number 5. Caught NWU slipping. Here we go, 1st and 10. Time's running down, though. Don't know if a score would be any. And there's a sack. Jevons with the sack. What a clutch play by Jevons. Here he is. And it's a pick. A pick by Hunter. And that's ball game. He's been hunting for that pick all game, and he finally gets it. He's been looking for that. Tackling people, breaking up catches. And he finally gets one. Omar Hunter. He's been doing that all season and been one of the top guys on defense to make big plays. Ladies and gentlemen, this game, you can put icing on the cake, whatever frosting you like. This one is over. Cut you a slice. 1st and 10. Timeout, Georgia. They used their last timeout. Here we go. All right. Georgia, hoping, praying for a miracle. Thymel runs right into a guy. Don't know why he did that. 3rd and 7. 47 seconds left. Here we go. Warshaw just looking to get this 1st down. really get this game over with. Sees his guy, gets it. Aarons with the catch, and that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. That will be it. Your Black Bears are moving on to the next round. Wow. Another great pass. There he is. Aarons. No way. He stays. No way. Aarons stays up. And he makes a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Am I seeing or believing? Luke Aarons III just broke 3 tackles, if I'm not mistaken, and got a touchdown. 1, 2, and 3. Luke Aarons is unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, all season this guy has caught numerous of passes, made big play after big play. But again, on this stage, these guys are ready for the moments. The lights are never too bright. Hell, they'll pay your electric bill if they come to your house just so the lights can be on them. 35-13. And just like that, NWU will be moving on to the next round. Wow. What a game. What a turn of events. If you thought this game was over, you thought too quickly. Devon Price breaks it up and looks at the crowd and says, hey, what do you thought this was? Who do you think I am? 2nd and 10. They're just going for mercy points at this point. What a hit. Jevons on the play again. Thorman's looking to get him a sack before he gets up out of here. Can he? Will he? I think he may. Is that encroachment? Holding on Frazier, it looks like. Holding on Frazier. Down goes Frazier. We're going to decline it. And that is your ball game after declining it. There's Coach Jacobs coming out to solidify his first win of his college football career in the playoffs. What a game. They showed up. They put it all out there. And you could just hear everyone typing and writing articles. Oh, Georgia embarrasses NWU because of that first quarter. Not today, they say. And there you have it, folks, ladies and gentlemen. NWU wins the Sugar Bowl. Get you a scoop because the victory tastes good. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here at PVO Network. I am your host, Posy, and as always, positive. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third round of the playoffs. We are here at the Fiesta Bowl. Northern Washington is facing off against Indiana here, and here we are underway as we receive the ball and get things started. Indiana versus NWU. It looks like it's going to be a good one. Here are the things that the teams need to look for. Quarterback decision making. Key thing for Morshaw for the Bears, as he led the Bears last game into a victory against Georgia. Here we are, 1st and 10. Thymel up the field. Can he get started and have a great game? 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard run by Thymel. Here we are. Morshaw led the charge against Georgia. Had a first half that was actually questionable, but here he is with the pass to Thymel. Gets up the field, jukes, and gets tackled at the 50. 30 yards for Alex Morshaw so far. The first quarter for the Black Bears was really hectic. Georgia came out, punched them in the mouth a few times, made them shake things off. The defense held the running game and the passing game to a minimal. Here we are, 1st and 10. Good fake, got a pass. Here he is. Here he is. Nice. And that is Schumann Jr., ladies and gentlemen. The tight end. 50 yards now for Alex Morshaw. Seems like Morshaw is ready. Arm looking good, and he's out here throwing everything. Here we go. Crowd's trying to get into it. 1st and 10. Thymel again up the middle. He sees it, got a block. And first down for Thymel. 2 yards and 15 rushing now. Last game, he had 107 yards against Georgia in the playoffs on that national stage. Here we are. Steps back, blocks, up the field. Excuse me. Oh, my gosh. No way. And he spins off and gets a first down. Even though he's a little guy, he's a fast quarterback, and he's not afraid to get hit. Most quarterbacks are cautious about that. Coach Jacobs doesn't really like it, but hey, he likes his guys' confidence. And they smother Thymel in the backfield. That is okay. Thymel's been resilient all season long. He feels like he should have won the Heisman, so he's out here proving today, hey, I respect your choice, but I still feel like it was the wrong one. Coach wanted us to go for it. 4th and inches. Here we go. Gets up there, and he can't get it. For the second game in a row, their first drive, they are stopped on 4th and inches. The same thing happened last game against Georgia. What's going on with NWU? They're usually good on 4th downs. They lead the nation in 4th down conversions. So what's going on? That's okay. We got to shake it off. Here we go. Yep, gets the ball, and he gets stuffed like a hot pocket in the backfield. 2nd and 10. Quarterback's in the back, one in the backfield. Danielson's itching for a sack. Oh, and he could have had it, but he didn't know where he was at. Defender gets pulled off, but he also has another one who gets hit. Here we go, 3rd and 6. He sees something, sees the defense. Gets there, and he's going to get sacked. Jevons with the sack. Great big play by Jevons. 2 teammates shooting arrows into the crowd. And the Black Bears crowd is loving it. Malik Jevons. Malachi. I can read, I just don't know where my glasses are. Excuse me. Malachi Jevons with the sack, turns over on downs. And McCarthy's back there with the kick in the end zone. Kick is up. Here's Gordy Jr. with the kick. Hasn't had a punt return all year. Hopefully he can get one. Get off me. Thank you very much. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Taken down at the 25. Now, seems like they have the script from last week because they got turnover on downs. The first drive, second drive, here we are. Can they get a touchdown this time? I think they might. Oh, my Lord. Thymel with the moves, and it's a touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, it is deja vu because we're here again, and there's a touchdown. They get stopped on the first drive, turnover on downs. They stop Indiana like they stopped Georgia, and now they're on the board. The only difference is that Georgia scored and Indiana didn't. But hey, here we are, 7-0. Our armed forces are coming out and doing push-ups on our behalf. Thank you for your services and your push-ups. Here we are. Kick in the end zone. He takes a knee. They're saying, let's go Hoosiers, with Fiend playing. Here we go. Motion to the left. Can we get in there? Quarterback. He runs. He sneaks. He's out in the open. Can he get tackled? He does. And it's a first down. Mendoza runs for everything, and he gets it after the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 7-0 Black Bears. Mendoza with a great run on the last play of the quarter. Gets them about 20 yards on that run. game's been brought to you in part by WhereWouldyouFeel.com. Fashion that makes you feel good. Brought to you in part by Posse and the PVO Network. Thank you guys for joining. Here we go. Mendoza, what a pass. Gets hit, gets rocked, and 2nd and inches. Here we go. Danielson gets it. Halfback up the middle. First down. Southern Oregon versus Oregon. Another in-state rivalry in the other matchup of the playoffs. Last round, it was Notre Dame versus Indiana, and Indiana came out on top. Who will come out against Oregon in Southern Oregon? We don't know. Stay tuned, folks. Right now, Oregon is actually winning 7-0 over Southern Oregon. Here we go. More eyes on that matchup later, folks. 3rd and 9. He breaks free, and he almost gets the first down, but it's 4th and 3. They have to settle for a field goal. Hillstone looks to see if he can get a block. He can't. Kick is up, and it's good. 7-3, Black Bears. Thank you, folks, for attending the game and watching the game with us here on PVO Network. We appreciate your views, your kindness, and your support. Here we go. Young gets the ball. He's eager. He goes up, and he gets stopped immediately at the 20-yard line. Here's Morshaw in the backfield with Thymel. Fake the jet. Hands it off to hands it off to Thymel and gets nowhere. 2nd and 11. Here we are. Up the field. Plays there. Run. Cuts. Sees him. Believes it. He's up the field. Aarons. Another catch. Aarons with the big play last game. Broke 3 tackles, ladies and gentlemen, for a touchdown. Crazy play. A whoopsie daisy. What a beautiful score. And now he's here in this game trying to do the same. 1st and 10. Here we go. 2:24 left. Up the field. Here he is. Get off me. Excuse me, sir. Don't touch me. 2nd and 3, Thymel says. He has a crazy sidestep. He's super shifty, and his spin cycle will put your clothes in the wash and dryer on shame. Here we go. 2nd and 3, 2-minute warning. Comes to a close. We're back on the field. Here we are. Thymel gets it, and he's automatically stopped. What a tackle by number 4. He saw it, he's seen it, and he put it to rest. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Thymel. Oh, and it's broken up by the right end, if I'm not mistaken. Again, they're the best team in the nation when 4th down conversions. They didn't get many last game against Georgia. Let's see if they can today. He goes, 4th down. He gets it. 1st and 10 after the 4th down completion. This is why teams are scared to play them. Most teams, when they see 4th down, they punt with their tail between their legs, not Northern Washington. Here we go, up the middle. Ladies, it's scary, folks. It's scary because that guy, when he gets going, it's hard to stop him. There's Thymel, 1st down. 1:18 left in the 2nd quarter of the 1st half. Here we go, 1:04. Thymel sees something, sees Schumann Jr., one of his favorite targets. He doesn't have him, but he says, you know what, I'll take it myself. He wanted to throw it, but his defender was still there. Smart decision to keep it and get the 1st down on his own. Here we are, 1st and goal, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and goal, gets up there, Thymel, and he is stopped. Looked like a touchdown to me, but I don't think that they saw that. So 2nd and goal, right at the tip of the goal line. Here we are. Can he get there? Can he jumps in? He does. Touchdown, Black Bears. This guy will not be denied. Letting the crowd know, hey, let's get this win and let's go get us a natty. 13-3. 14-3 now at the moment with 48 seconds left in the first half. Seems like the Black Bears have not only found themselves and know who they are, but they're coming out to make a statement. Here we are. Southern Oregon is on top of Oregon 14-7 in the second quarter with 2 minutes and 26 seconds to go. What a turnaround in that game. Getting out of bounds, 2nd and 5, 45 seconds left. Here's Mendoza in the backfield. Trying to put them on the board before things goes. And he's wide open. Will he make the catch? And he does. Talk about a bomb. And just like that, NWU falls victim to a bomb. 9 of 14 at the moment, and one more is coming on the way if he can kick the PAT. And he does. What a mishap by Black Bears. Leaving a guy wide open down the middle, and Mendoza seeing it, catching him sleeping. The Black Bears must still been hibernating on that play, because what was that? 34 seconds left. Here we go. Gets the ball. Can't get it out, and he gets tackled. 31 seconds left. 14-10, Black Bears. Crowd starting to feel it here in Arizona for the Fiesta Bowl. Up the middle. Thank you. No way. Ladies and gentlemen, Thymo is off to the races. Arriba, underlay, touchdown. Wow. And just like that, folks, I tell you, this guy, you got to hope to contain him, because if you can't, he's going to get out there and be on the go. Josh Thymo, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. From having 7 scholarships to getting them all pulled due to a left elbow injury, from getting hit hard running up the middle and shattering his elbow. They took his scholarships, shattered his hopes and dreams along with his elbow, and he thought they would never play football again. Had surgery, rehabbed it, and we gave him a chance, and he was the leading rusher this year for the NCAA and the Black Bears. And now look, the young man is scoring touchdowns like it's nobody's business. 1st and 10. We love to see it. Here we go. Mendoza in the backfield trying to pull off another miracle play. No whip. 2nd and 6. 16 seconds left. They don't seem urgent with the clock on the line here, but it's their pace, so we'll see. Runs it, gets blown up in the back by Brynwald, and that's the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in as the first half comes to a close. The Black Bears 21, Indiana 10. 165 for Thymo, 3 TDs, 13 attempts, 12.7 yards rushing. Wow. What a move there by Thymo. Crowd was jumping up for joy as they knew it's going to be a touchdown once he gets out in the field like that. Just unbelievable and undeniable this young man is. And this pass here by Mendoza, what a bomb. You leave a man open, you're going to have to pay for the consequences, and they didn't even have enough money to cover the cost. Wow. Wide open, easy money. And here's the second half. Here we are. Indiana gets the ball back, so Black Bears scoring was good for them. Morris gets it, takes a knee, and here we are. They're averaging over 200 yards on the game in previous games, but now today they only have 91 yards as a team. That means NWU is doing their job, and he catches it. 2nd and 10. Looked like a first down, but the defender said, no, not today. And I believe that was Price. Here we go, 2nd and 2. Mendoza's in the back, hands it off, and he gets blew up by Monasevi. Brendan Monasevi with the tackle. Not today, young man. No, 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 sir. There we are, Mendoza. Letting him know. He thinks he sees the blitz coming. He does. Can't get there. Oh, and he drops the ball. He drops the ball. Mendoza gets it to the receiver, even though he was hit, and he drops the ball. Gordy Jr. in the back getting the ball. He does give us great yards every single time, but he has yet to get a return. Here we are. 1st and 10. Up the field. Get off me. He pushes one defender down but gets tackled. 2nd and 6. Morshaw's looking like a for sure first rounder if he keeps his career going on this path. Here we are. 3rd and 7. Seems like they're trying to slow the run game down. I don't think they can, but so far it's looking that way. Here we go. 3rd and 7. Gets it out. Gets it over to Thymel. Gets up the field. Excuse me, sir. No, thank you. First down. Morshaw has 100 yards throwing on the day. He crosses his mark. Gets it. He gets out of there. Moves his feet. He's moving. He's grooving. Doing his thing. Excuse me. Thank you. Can he get a block? And he gets tackled. That's another thing. You let Morshaw get open, he's going to dance on you. This team loves to run. He is an option king. Whether he's the first, second, or last, it doesn't matter. He gets the, again, here he is, moving out to the, boom, moving out, getting yards, being productive. That's what you want on your team as a quarterback and a leader. Production. Fearless production, and that's him. Here we are, 2nd and 1, 1:45 to go. Calls the play, sees a guy, throws it, dot up the middle. There's Moore with his first catch of the game. The biggest receiver on the team, standing at 6'4", 240 pounds. That guy loves contact. You would never see him run away from anyone. If you asked him to, he'll run through a wall. 1st and goal, here we are. Aarons. Looking like the next target. Might be, maybe. Yes, sir, he is. Touchdown. Black Bears again. Letting them know, hey, that natty, we see it in our future. We are on our way. Aarons looked poised for that touchdown as Morshaw saw the mismatch and knew that guy couldn't keep up with his man. 28-10. NWU. Morris takes another knee. He wants to bring it out so bad. He really wants to bring that ball out bad, folks. But they are not giving him a chance. Here's Mendoza in the back. 1st and 10. Another play. Can he get it? Broken up by Devon Price. He was seeking that interception, but he couldn't get his hands on it quite yet. 2nd and 10. Here's Mendoza. What a tackle there. Great job. 3rd and 8. Here are the Black Bears. They're pressing. Mendoza sees it, trying to change things up, but he can't. Last minute, will he get sacked? He does. Monasevi with his first sack of the game. Let him know, young fella. Brandon Monasevi with the sack on Mendoza. NWU fans, let them know. Great job, young man. Coming through there. Get off me. Excuse me. What a swim through by Monasevi. He must have been taking lessons. 4th and 17. Here comes the punt by McCarthy. Here it is, underway, in the air. Gordy Jr. again back there. You know what? He's going to go to the left this time, and it gets nowhere. Here we are. 1st and 10. Morshaw, one of his favorite plays, because he sees X every time over the middle, and that's why. One of his favorite plays to run, because one of his favorite receivers always get open, and it's Moore. Here we go. They don't have to rush. They're going to just let the clock run down. He was so eager to get the ball off, but coach says, you know what? Take your time, young man. Take your time. After 3, it's 28-10. Rushing yards are nowhere to be found for Indiana. Black Bear fans are feeling it. They loving it. They can just see themselves in the Natty game next week. Here we go. That right side of the box is looking open. Thymel sees it. Morshaw's ready to give it to him, see what he can do, and he does. He goes to the right like he wanted to. He planned on it. 1st down. What a run by Thymel. Here we are, 1st and 10. Morshaw in the back. Good head fake to Thymel. Gets out of there. Morshaw, no way. Another juke. Gets up the field. Ladies and gentlemen, Morshaw. 1st and goal. He has no time to wait or waste in the backfield. Gives it to Thymel again, and he's stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey. You can smell that tackle brewing the way they came in there like that. Here we go. 2nd and goal. Get there. Got there. Dime. Do his thing. In there again. Waving to the people. Thank you for coming. So long. See ya and good night. This one is all over. Josh Thymel, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I think, honestly, if you ask me, I understand Kevin Kavanaugh won the Heisman. Rightfully so, right? We're not saying that he didn't deserve it. All we're saying is that what about our guy? Takes a new school on his back, runs for a crazy amount of yards, and not only that, breaks records, set records, and everything, and leads his team to an undefeated season. That's all we're saying to be considered. But the fact that he wasn't, again, we're not bitter about it, but all we're saying is that I think it should have went the other way. Here we are, 1st and 10. Mendoza with the pass, caught by number 13, Sarah. 2nd and 4. Here's Mendoza. 2nd and 4. Get there. He's trying to get there. He doesn't see anything. He rolls out to the left, gets some yards, and he's gone off to the races and slides before the contact. What a run by Fernando Mendoza. Here we go. 1st and 10, 2:46. Ooh, and he misses the tackle by Danielson by a hair and still gets tackled down. 2nd and 10. Gets nowhere on the running play. 2:22. Here we go. Yep. He tried to spin. I don't know why. No one was near the man. And here he goes down. And there we go. They call a time. Oh, no, 2-minute warning. Excuse me, not a timeout. 3rd and 12 after the 2-minute warning. And he catches the ball. Derek Price III could not break up the catch. And it's a 1st down. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on the PVO network here in Arizona, home of the Arizona Cardinals, for the Fiesta Bowl. And he caught it. He caught it. What a pass by Mendoza to his tight end. Another 1st down. They're moving the ball, but the game is over. Unfortunately, It won't mean anything. Get that trophy ready. Get the bus going. Fuel up the plane. It's time to head to the national title game. That's a pick. That's actually a touchdown. Looked like it could have been, but Brentwall was caught behind the receiver, and it's a touchdown, Indiana. Holden States with his catch. 35-17. They get a score, they get it late. They may go for an onside kick, and they do. Young gets it out the air and gets tackled at the 40. NWU fans are loud, proud, and cheering. They are singing along. Here we go. Good catch by Thymel. 156 and 2 TDs for Morshaw. Here we go. I think he's going to be looking for his time. Oh, and he gets tackled by number 4. What a sack. Aiden Fisher takes him down. 3rd and 11 here. D-line shifts. Gets the ball up the middle, goes it, and he gets blew up by number 7. Holy guacamole. Coach Jacob said, you know what, let's go for it. Wait a minute, maybe not, because that's the game. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Coach Jacob wins the Fiesta Bowl. His first year in the playoffs, and he wins 2 major bowls to get to the Natty. There he is shaking the coach's hand. He's going to go celebrate with the team. Great job, NWU. Awesome job also to the Indiana for making it this far in their great season. Folks, this is what they have to look forward to in the national title game. They don't know who their opponent is going to be, but when I tell you they should be ready and beware of the Bears, they definitely should have them on their radar. Until next time, folks, I am Posy. Thank you for watching on the PVO network of this playoff game in the NCAA football playoffs. We'll see you in the national championship. Drive safe, get home, and stay positive. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are for the national championship game. Oregon Ducks versus your Northern Washington Black Bears. A rivalry for the national championship game is underway. What better way to have it? The Oregon Ducks coming in, making their way and stating their claim against Northern Washington Black Bears. Thank you all again for joining us on the PVO Network, Positive Vibes Only. I am your host, Posy here, and we are going to see if they can complete an undefeated season against Oregon. Oregon comes in ranked number 5, 13-2, and Northern Washington comes in undefeated at the moment. 7th ranked. They beat Omaha, Georgia, and also Indiana to get here to face their rivals, Oregon, in the national title game. Here's the kick, ladies and gentlemen, to start off the national title game. It is underway. National championship game, ladies and gentlemen. Oregon likes to pass. Northern Washington is almost a 50-50 team, but they like to run a little bit more, and that's because they have the guy in the backfield named Josh Thymel. You will see him later on today. If you haven't heard about him, just know you're in for a treat. Here we are. Moore gets the ball, hands it off. 20, gets rocked, socked, and bopped. 2nd and 1. Here we are. 2nd and 1. Crowd's into it. They're getting in it. Oh, and they blow him up this time in the backfield. 3rd and 4. Mekhi Hughes gets nowhere. The intense music plays. We are here. Brentwall comes down. Jacobs there. Oh, he breaks free. He's out in the open. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a touchdown for Oregon. He breaks the tackle, and he gets there. It's a touchdown. What a pass by Moore, and what a catch and break by Benson. Malik Benson breaks the tackle, get off me, and goes away for the touchdown. And it's Hunter who couldn't wrap him up, which is crazy because Hunter usually is good at tackling. Wow, what a way to start the national title game. Here's the kick for the extra point. It's up. It's good. Oregon is up 7-0. Christie, the second, gets the ball, comes out, makes a man miss, gets tackled. Coach Jacobs there on the sideline. Here he comes, Schumann Jr., Derek Price, and that's Morshaw, the quarterback there, running out with his team. Here we go, come out of a hustle. Morshaw in the backfield with Thymel. Thymel gets it, goes up the middle. What a pancake. Hello, moves to the side, moving and grooving. First down. And that's the person, ladies and gentlemen, I was telling you about. The young man, Thymel, leading rusher in the NCAA this year. And also, too, the headliner. The no-doubter. Okay? He gets a hole. He knows where to go. He knows what to do with the open field. Here you go. Can he do it again? And he doesn't because there's two guys that tackled him. 2nd and 10. Morshaw steps up, shotgun, loaded. Here we go. Gets out of there. I don't know why he passed that ball, but he did. 3rd and 9. Short distance to Thymel, but you really get nowhere. Luckily, he caught it. Here we go. Up the field, up the middle. B, he's open. Yep, you know who that is. That's Gordy Jr. Moving, grooving. Hello, excuse me, and goodbye. Touchdown. NWU, just like that. Gordy is the speedster of the 3 wide receivers on the team. He gets in the open field. It's like trying to catch a blur. As you can see, his shiftiness here. Excuse me. No, thank you. I'll see myself out. Gordy Jr., ladies and gentlemen, with the touchdown and the beautiful, beautiful pass by Alex Morshaw. Here's the kick. It's up. It's good. It's tied 7-7. What a way to start off the national title game. It's not disappointing us so far. What we expected by both teams. With this in-state rivalry for a national championship, it is going to be amazing still. More to come. 1st and 10. Moore in the backfield. And he overthrows him. Unusual by Moore. He's usually on point. Great quarterback. Here he is again. 2nd and 10. Nice, nice, nice. What a tackle. Moore, 70 yards so far passing. Danielson wants a sack. He actually gets pushed on the ground. He gets blown up. What a stop by NWU. Moore doesn't like that. He feels his receiver should have caught that, but he didn't. Kick is up. Gordy Jr. is going to be receiving the kick, as he does always. Yep, breaking tackles. No way. He breaks another one. Almost gets free, but get tackled by number 34, Zach Clay. Here we are. Thymel gets the ball up the field, runs. Don't know where he was going that time, but it's okay. 2nd and 9. Morshaw in the back, shotgun, loaded. Here we are. Thymel again, up the field. Yep, cutting, excuse me. 3rd and 1. Black Bears. One thing about this running game, folks, they won't back down. They won't quit. And they don't care if they do get tackled for a loss. They're going to keep coming. They're going to keep pushing. They're going to keep pressing. Like I just told you, here they are again. Perfect example. Touchdown, Thymel. Yeah. Run as fast as you can. Yeah. Tell them, young man. That's our running back. Josh Thymel, again, like we said, folks, if he gets a hole, he knows what to do with it. He gets out in the open, and there's no catching him. You catch a cold faster than you catch Josh Thymel. You better have a lot of tissues and some Vicks. Here we go. 14-7, ladies and gentlemen. NWU is on the board. Awesome. The kick is up. Here it goes. Number 8, he gets it. He actually brings it out. And he gets rocked. Whoa, I wasn't expecting him to bring it out. He must really felt elated, beside himself. Moore fakes the ball. And he gets rocked by Price, but he holds on to it. Moore is, when he's accurate, he can throw. Usually on point, gets the ball where it needs to be, and connects with receivers better than Wi-Fi, but today it seems like he's having a rough start. Here we are, 1st and 10. There he is again with the connection. As I was saying, 2nd and 1. And just like that, the first quarter is going to be over. We got Black Bears on top of the Ducks, 14-7. Here's the yardage. Game's looking pretty okay. Here we are, 2nd quarter. Started up. Moore's in the backfield, shotgun position. Oh, another broken tackle. And he missed that tackle. Freeman can't catch him. And here comes Brittenwall to save the day. They did a great job against Georgia, a great job against Indiana, and you want to start the game, a national championship game, not tackling. What are we doing? Great tackle by Freeman. You can't give up plays like that, especially on a big game, big stage, with everything at stake. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Motion to the left. Ooh, Brittenwall with the immediate hit, 3rd and 3. Oh, he gets caught, but also a first down, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Here we are. We need something. We need to stop. If not, it's going to be a tie game soon, then later. Get him. He caught it over his head. It was a jump ball. He caught it over Jevons. Benson with the catch. Malik Benson. Moore said, hey, you know what? Jump ball. Go get it. I trust you. And Benson just jumps right over Jevons and says, excuse me, little man. What a catch and throw. And just like that, the game is tied, 14-14. What a play. Here we are. Gets nowhere. It's okay. 1st and 10. Here we are. Mooreshaw. Gets the ball. Diamond. Why he run right into the defender, I have no idea. 2nd and 12. Mooreshaw sees the gap. So does Diamond. Hopefully that it can stay that way and stay open up the field. It doesn't, and he gets blown to smithereens. 3rd and 14. Here we go. Mooreshaw, shotgun. He sees it, he feels it, he believes it, and he throws it. And he doesn't get anywhere. 4th and 11. 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? We're just going to punt it. We're too close to the end zone. They usually go for it. Also, too, you're on the big stage, a lot at stake. Let's not shoot ourselves in the foot, and let's just go ahead and punt the ball away. Can the punt get down? And it does. What a bounce. Awesome. That is what they needed. Here we go. And he breaks it up. What a breakup by Devon Price. What a breakup by Devon Price. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Moore still in shotgun. He's going to get sacked. Oh, he should have been sacked, but they let him get the ball away. And no encroachment. Hello? No encroachment was called. No, not encroachment. I'm sorry. And he hits him in the face. Ball does not lie. Intentional grounding I'm thinking about. I apologize, folks. Intentional grounding, I mean. No intentional grounding was called, and yet we still get the ball back. Beautiful. Excuse me. Thank you. Nice job by Gordy Jr. to get up the field. 1 minute, 33 to go. Here we go. Yep, that's us. Excuse me. It can't get through, though. That's all right. Mooreshaw has yet to get everything going with his arm. Let's see if he can get something going with this play with 1 minute and 10 left. He rolls out, gets out of there. Yep, gets up the field, got a few blocks, got another one. Excuse me. Thank you. Beautiful. 1:01 left as Mooreshaw runs for a huge gain. Timeout, Oregon. They feel confident that they can get the ball back and still have some time, but I doubt it. 1st and 10, Mooreshaw in the shotgun. See the blitz coming. Doesn't matter. Up the field. Excuse me. Thank you. Timeout, Oregon again. Here we go. 1st and 10, Black Bears. Getting up the field. There he is. Excuse me. Push, push, push. Almost there. Here we go, 2nd and 1, 36 seconds left. Can they punch their ticket into the end zone? They can't. 3rd and 1, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, here we go. Hurry up offense, 25 seconds left. And he does. Thymel gets in for the touchdown. Whoop-de-doo, Oregon says. What a job by Thymel. Loving it. Love to see it. 21-14. Black Bears. Here we go. First and 10, 22 seconds left. Moore trying to make something happen. And he drops the ball. What a breakup by Devon Price. Beautiful job, young man. He hasn't been doing good all game on that side, having broken tackles and having touchdowns scored on him, but he's trying to switch it up. Here's a run. Breaks a guy down. Oh, my mercy. 10 seconds left. They got to run off. Moore's in shotgun, trying to make something happen. 7 seconds. And he gets hit by Jevons. 4 seconds left in the second quarter of the first half. Crowd's getting loud. Crowd's getting into it. He's sending it, and they literally make him come off. The game makes Price come off, but yet he still gets out of bounds. I just don't know what that was. That glitch was horrible. Clear as day. But it's still second down. They go into half up by 7, 21-14. Black Bears. 12 yards, 94 yards, excuse me. And Black Bears on top. And they get the ball back. So they can go down, hopefully, score, and get the lead up further. Here we go. Nice. Young comes out. Gets us up to the 15. Here we go. Thymel, excuse me. Thank you, sir. 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard run by Thymel. See Aaron's on the side there with Schumann Jr. We got Gordy on the right with Moore. Yep. Stop it. Oh, and he breaks it up. What a throw by Mooreshaw, but it's broken up by the defender. Could have been a for sure touchdown. 3rd and 4. Here we go. Getting out of there. And he's overthrown in their interception. Overthrown and an interception. You don't see this much by Mooreshaw. That's not good. That's not what we needed. 1st and 10. And he goes down immediately for the catch. Here we go. 2 running backs in. Here we go. Gets him, and he gets sacked. He goes down by Jacobs. He gets tackled by Jacobs. That's Johnny Jacobs, the coach's son. And it's picked off by Hunter. What a pick by Hunter. Again, the leading guy on defense, the captain of the whole shebang. And he says, you know what, guys? I got this. Back on top, NWU. Wow, come on. That's what we needed. Here we go. Offense back in the game. Thymel up the middle. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all she wrote. After this, there's no ink in the pen. Touchdown, NWU. Bang, bang situation. A pick by Hunter and an amazing run by Thymel. And this is why we feel he should have been the Heisman Trophy winner. He's had runs like this all year long against great competition. Great defenses. Not just 5-7 yard runs. No, he's had big runs like this all season. 28-14. And here we go. 1st and 10. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Good hit. Beautiful. 2nd and 4 after that. Danielson ready. Yep. What a stick. 3rd and 5. He takes Hughes down. Thurman with the tackle. Beautiful job. Here we go. 3rd and 5. Moore's looking to change things up. Can he? Will he? He does. And it's picked off by Brimwall. Brimwall sees it, jumps it, and takes it. What a pick by Brimwall. That's 2 picks in a row. They are stepping up and making plays for NWU. What eyes, what concentration, what awareness by Jordan Brimwall. Wow. Here we are, 1st and 10, NWU's ball. Get in there, got there, good, get up there, excuse me, 1st down. Nothing was downfield. He saw Thymel at the end, said, you know what, here, you have it. Take a little bit. 1st and 10, 2:15 left. Up the wall, come on now, up the middle, stop it. Ooh, what a hit. That's okay. He's up. He's tough. He got this. Up the middle, and he gets in there. Another one. Hey. Ready for the tutty. And just like that, NWU is running away with this game. Coach said, you know what? Give it to Thymel. Let him put this game away for us. And he's doing that. 35-14, ladies and gentlemen. Up by 3 scores. It's one thing to beat your rival during the season. It's another thing to beat your rival in a national championship. It has to be a sweet, sweet moment for this team, and especially for Coach Johnny Jacobs. Here we are, 1st and 10, 1:49 left. Hands it off, and he gets blown up. Sheesh. By 4 defenders, actually. They said one's not enough. We all want to hit you. 2nd and 9. Here we are. Yep. Ooh, Brimwall says not today, young sir. Get in there. Good hit. No, tackle him. And he does. 4th and 2. What a play. They're going for it, folks. And he doesn't get it. Danielson, excuse me, comes up big with the sack. Turnover on downs. Why not just punt it? It's only the 3rd quarter. Oh, it's intercepted. No way. He tried to throw it away, and it's intercepted by number 42. No way. What a turn of events that was. Turnover on downs and turnover with an interception. And he drops the ball. What a tackle by Brimwall. Brimwall is everywhere for us, folks. He is everywhere. Here we go. Again. This time it's Monasevi. These guys are not playing around right now. Good hit. That's Price. Now they want to punt the ball. They should have did that last time. That looks like it's going to be a good punt. And the 3rd quarter comes to an end, ladies and gentlemen, and this natty may be in the bag. Just as long as you give us the receipt, because we need proof that we won this national championship. Oregon fans are still trying to hype up their team. Rightfully so. Here we go. This music sounds like Avengers. Here we go. Hops out to the outside. Gets up the field. Ooh! Takes a shoulder to the helmet. And still pops up ready to go. Wow, what a shot. To the middle. Can he get it? And he doesn't. That's okay. Took a shot downfield and had no chaser. Here we go. Got him. Oh, and he gets knocked. What a breakup. Thought we had Schumann Jr., but the pass was broken up. What a dot. No, he overthrows him again. What is going on with Morshaw? I'm not understanding this at all. The guy can't connect at all. Oh, he's wide open. Ladies and gentlemen, Oregon is asleep. Duck, duck. Here's a goose. Touchdown. I don't know what they were thinking, where they were going, or where they've been. Yeah, we're just as confused as you are, fans. What happened? They left Devin Gordy open, wide open. You can call him 7-Eleven how open he was. Holy cow. And just like that, it's another score for NWU. 42-14. Oh my. They must have been really scared to guard him. They seen him and said Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Oh my. Here we are. 1st and 10. You're too deep, man. Good pop. Okay, I thought we were going to miss that completely, and he had an open field, but no, it was saved. Everything was saved. Here we go. Oh, there he is. McBram with the tackle. What a sack by McBram on Moore. Beautiful job. Here we are. 3rd and 16. Yep. Gets up there. Hiccup. Ooh. Jevis wanted to rock him so bad, but he couldn't. He went out of bounds. Chad, I don't know, but I smell a pick coming. I smell a pick. Oh, he breaks it up this time. Price said, not on me, not today. You won't get another touchdown, and Devon Price breaks it up. Oh, and he's get tackles in the backfield for a loss of 2. Here we are, 2nd and 12, 3 minutes to go. Gets the ball up the middle, breaks him off. Kit Kat, 3rd and 6. Third and 6, here we are. Got a pass, got a dot, throws it, connection, give me 7. Schumann again. The nation's leading tight end with the touchdown in the national title game. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is over. Stick a fork in it. It is done. They came, they saw, they conquered, and NWU is going to walk out as your national champions here today. Whoa. Hughes with a breakaway run, for a big yard gain. That's awesome. Too little, too late. 1st and 10, 2:09 left. What a hit. Nice. Oh, okay. Timeout after that crazy play. Actually, no, 2-minute warning. Excuse me. Here we go. Moore gives it off to Hughes, jumps over a man and gets tackled for 5. He has 5 on it. Here we go. Number 6 gets the ball, breaks the tackle and gets tackled. Here we are, 1st and 10. 1:19 seconds. No! Hello? Everyone's trying to hit stick him and just tackle the man. What are we doing? 1st and goal. Hello? Yep. And he just walks right in. Hughes with a touchdown. Again, game is basically over, but 49-20. Here's the kick, and it's good. 6 plays, 74 yards. Took 1 minute and 25 seconds. And they're just going to kick the ball off because they know it's over. It's the first time I've seen that by the computer. Usually they go for an onside kick. Yeah, this game is over. I've enjoyed it. Hope you have. Hope you've enjoyed our whole season. Thank you so much. As we're here, and as the game is going to come to a conclude. Yep. No, he tried to get upfield and he could not. Or he's not even going to call timeouts because they know this game is over. Oh, that's a pick at the end of the game. But doesn't matter. NWU wins the national title. Coach Johnny Jacob and the NWU Black Bears win the game. They are your new national champions. They get the job done, overcome adversities and tough times. And here they are, national champions. NWU. Hand the trophy over to Coach Johnny Jacobs. Yes, sir. Yepers. They're holding him up by his britches. They're excited. Don't drop him. 211 on 4 TDs and 21 attempts for Josh Thymel. When I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we are proud of this team. We are proud of their resiliency. We couldn't ask for more from these guys. It has been amazing of a season, amazing of a journey, and just beautiful to get behind and enjoy. So again, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here, and thank you all for tuning in to the PVO Network. I am your host, Posy, and as always, positive vibes only. All right. As your score, you can see 49-21. We are your new national champions. Let's go ahead and exit out. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. Peace and love. Affirmations matter. Self-love is the best love. And positive vibes only as always. I will see you in the next one. Take care.